ice plant unit to facilitate fish preservation opened at Samusang Santipur under Department of Fisheries. Rising African swine fever cases in state severely affect commercial pig farmers. Loss of 30 crore rupees incurred as 90% of pigs die of ASF, says Manipur Progressive Pig Farmers Association. Youth of Manipur urges government to take action against World 𝐶𝐂𝐲 Intellectual Council for declaring war. And Moirang MLA 𝐻𝐿𝐈𝐓 urges public to suggest solutions to resolve crisis in state. Hello Kurumjiri, this is Northeast Window and you're watching English News with me, JESSY THIYAM. Now the news in detail. An ice plant unit was opened today at Samusang Santipur under PMMSY Department of Fisheries, Government of Manipur. MLA of Mayang Imphal Assembly Constituency, Kongkham Rabindro, Director of Fisheries Department, Hekam Balkrishna, and Joint Director of the Department, Okram Jibanlata, attended the inaugural event as the Chief Guest, President and Guest of Honor respectively. Speaking on the occasion, Director H. Balkrishna said, the ice plant opened today will be of great benefit to the fish farmers in preserving their fish produced for future sale during the hot summer. He informed that efforts are also being made to open ice plant units across the state, including 2 in Bishnupur and 1 each in Thoubal, Imphal West and Imphal East districts. The ice plants will help in preserving and keeping the fish fresh, Balkrishna said.
तसेंगमदी मणिपुर हाना कदम अमुक्तसु कोई स्टोरेज नत्रगा आइस प्लांट की पोसे अमता फिशरीज की डिपार्टमेंट की मखादा फिशरीज सेक्टर से लेकिद्री हैना लोग हैना खले अलो सि अहान मोइना मा कोई गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ना PMMSY स्कीम की चाही 2021-22 सिदा पिरपो मतम दा कोइना डिस्ट्रिक्ट वाइज खाइदो है करिनो मंगा से बिष्णुपुर दा अनि मनमदि बिष्णुपुर ना nga khwaide yamna puthokpagi ana farmers yam leiba then Imphal West ama adi Imphal East ama Thoubal da maina tawbana so haje Imphal East ki di sanga gre na ko gi bhakta da aduga ngasi sina Imphal West ki allotted ice plant units.
The soaring African swine fever cases in the state has severely affected the commercial pig farmers as they informed that till date, the outbreak of the highly contagious disease has caused rupees 30 crore loss as 90% of pigs reared in affected pig farms died of the disease as per a report of the Wari Singbul network. According to Manipur Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Department, African swine fever has been reported at pig farms in Imphal West, Bishnupur, Imphal East, Ukhrul, Thoubal, Kakching and Kamjong districts. Imphal West district, which reported the first ASF outbreak from a pig farm at the Central Agricultural University at Iroshemba a few weeks ago, has now seen another 5 farms at Lilong Chezing Mamang Laikai, Kontojam Maning Laikai, Loitang Kuno, Lukar and Sirem Kul hit by the disease. Speaking at a press meet held at Manipur Press Club yesterday, Joint Secretary of Manipur Progressive Pig Farmers Association, L. Bidyasagar, said that they have received information about the death of pigs from all commercial piggery farms affected by the disease. Among the affected districts, Ukhrul witnessed the highest number of pigs infected by the disease and deaths of the same, he said. Adding the disease has caused around 30 crore rupees loss to the commercial farmers in the 5 valley districts of Manipur.
Oxygen club at them that. Right now, we sample African swine fever. virus control su yamna namjira ba 100% mortality le ba adidi na sidingai wale ta ba o family tumna hapa adumba virus amana thoma pare su thane asigi maram oina department of kanna kuni disina naktoga affected zone 1 kilometer degi kuni sini ba family ta kham degi 1 kilometer radius sile bu naikang naga koina ba kalin to oxygen hat kada ba.
The association's leaders categorically appealed to the people to cooperate with the officials of Manipur Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Department when they visit the controlled areas for culling pigs. Taking serious note of dead pigs found floating in the rivers and Loktak Lake, they appealed to the people not to throw such carcasses into the rivers. Deputy Commissioner of the ASF-affected districts recently issued notifications saying that the particular pig farms from which ASF had been reported have been declared as epicenters and areas within 1 kilometer radius from them as infected zone and areas within 10 kilometer radius from the same as surveillance zone, and the whole areas have been categorized as controlled areas. Youth of Manipur has questioned the silence of the state government on the recent statement issued by World 𝐿𝐶𝐸 Intellectual Council, which asked their people to gather supplies in preparation for the conflict in November. During a press briefing held in an Imphal area last night, volunteers of Youth of Manipur said Chief Secretary, Government of Manipur, Dr. Vinod Joshi, and Commissioner Home T. Ranjit had issued different notifications advising people to refrain from making provocative statements which can create tension between the people, disturb the state's unity and integrity, and pose threat to the internal and national security. The state government takes such acts with utmost sensitivity and is taking up all possible steps without leaving any stones unturned to book culprits involved in such acts, the government notifications had warned. Asking what the government is still doing when �WKZIC had openly issued a threatening statement, Youth of Manipur urged that the state government to take up necessary actions at the earliest and reassure and show to the people that the government is not in the doldrums and it still exists. Youth of Manipur further appealed to the people of Manipur to take part in taking resolution against the threat of �WKZIC if the government fails to do their part.
Youth of Manipur na meeting awa pangthokani hayo matamdadi ga minister law lei hai adu ma chapchana Manipur miyam khangali ba adu khangai manam maram moirakanda segi da cookie singsina akoi mathakta November gi aroiba thada akoi lan taragani mahai marong loksan mai aba mayam ama loksan horo akan mamongda lan chatharagani haibisida Manipur government gi site gi hoji pawda paukumam ta laktaba adu ga Manipur miyam da su mi pai ba pokpa government na thuko matamda masigi poche chapchaba action ama government ama pali haibigi chapchaba ko Youth of Manipur da utiri ba dumaina Manipur thugai gani hariba kangbu singsina tholei ba zero na sida su piu aduga government na kogi lokhapam thokpa action ja athuba matamda lokhat pirakta taragadi government ama pali haibigi chapchaba ga no thok pirakta taragadi Youth of Manipur na Manipur da leriba praja miyam gi mathakta lan hogani Manipur gi praja hatkani hariba myoi singsigi mathakta Manipur gi praja na kari togadage aduga government na kari togadage haibudo koina Manipur gi praja singa athuba matamda government na action lobirakta taragadi masi chapchana koina chatharakani aduga Manipur gi praja singnesu akoigi masida sem saduna lebiyo dana Youth of Manipur gi maikai digisu haijari akoina hoji Manipur miyam ga tanaraga torko matamda Manipur miyam na masigi matang sida kariguma initiative lobirakta taragadi Youth of Manipur nasu Manipur da peace leire haina lojaraga la loirena lojarakanda Youth of Manipur na lebasigi irang sil losanaba honabada Manipur gi nahasing punjalakanda jatharam thabak thoromasidagi leithokanda akoi vision lomda oina youth chi amaga akoi punjaliba aduga youth ki vision lomda kai tawgadage nahasing sigi lambi lomda oina chatharakani haidana government amadi Manipur gi miyamda Youth of Manipur gi maikaidagi norona thanjari.
Moirang MLA 𝐷 Development Conference 2023 was held at Moirang Film Laikai with an objective to inform people about the development activities in Moirang constituency. President of NPP Moirang Block PH Magha, advisor Y Modu, among others, attended the public meeting. Speaking on the occasion, MLA 𝐷 said most of the roads in the constituency have been black-topped. Works for the remaining roads will also be soon taken up. He also said that people will soon witness other development projects to be taken up in the constituency, including renovation of INA Hall, INA Museum, starting of Fubala to 𝐶𝐞𝐲 Water Supply Project, development of double road of Thamnapokpi to Moirang, development of Moirang College, among others. MLA Santi further appealed to people to give good and feasible suggestions to the government to bring a solution to the crisis and work together to restore peace and normalcy. Later, the attendees, along with the MLA, chanted slogans to protect the integrity of Manipur.
Maluai dan sih dalam tadi, 𝐿𝐴𝐷𝐿 lebih sedikit kau suara, manipuri dia sedikit, manipuri dia sedikit itu, aku lebih sedikit pula. Aku itu kebetulan jadi aku sih orang apa, saya orang apa, makui itu memang, manipuri itu kalau kau boleh jadi, lansing dia sedikit makui dia mungkin orang jadi itu, manipuri saya dia orang nanti kau boleh jadi, kemudian yang sedang sana apa. 사실 아무것도 믿으라. 모두 토목을 공통고해라. 사과가 모두 토목을 공통고해라. 호로 마치 너무 호로해라. 나이도 비교라. 비례비 개인 상기소로다. 맞게 공부가 아니라 간제 우리 끝내셨던 이제 어떻게 해야 정말 그러다. 거의 어떻게 놓고 나오구나. 그나 한번 그러세요.
Now let us take a short break. We'll be right back.
Of trusted diagnostic service, Babina Diagnostics.
Welcome back. As per a report from Manipur Police Control Room, situation in Manipur was under control during 24 hours between October 28 and 29. The report released last night said search operations were conducted by security forces in the fringe and vulnerable areas of Bishnupur and Imphal West districts. Movement of 243 vehicles along National Highway 2 with essential items were ensured. Strict security measures were taken up in all vulnerable locations and security convoy was provided along sensitive stretches in order to ensure free and safe movement of the vehicles. A total of 132 checkpoints were installed in different districts of Manipur, both in the hill and the valley, and 1,728 persons were detained in connection with violations in different districts of the state, the report added. Supreme Court has rejected the bail plea of Aam Aadmi Party leader and former Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia in connection with Delhi excise scam. A bench of Justices Sanjeev Khanna and S.V.N. Bhatti, which had reserved the verdict on October 17, pronounced the order today. The matter pertains to corruption and money laundering cases related to the now scrapped excise policy for the national capital. Mr. Sisodia was arrested by the CBI on February 26 for his alleged role in the scheme. He has been in custody since then. The ED arrested Mr. Sisodia in a money laundering case stemming from the CBI FIR on March 9 after questioning him in the Tihar jail. Mr. Sisodia resigned from the Delhi cabinet on February 28. Delhi High Court denied him on bail in the CBI case on May 30, saying that they have been having the Deputy Chief Minister and Excise Minister. He is a high-profile person who has the potential to influence the witnesses. On July 3, the High Court declined him on bail in the money laundering case linked to the city's government's excise policy, holding that the charges against him are very serious in nature. The Delhi government had implemented the policy on November 17, 2021, but scrapped it at the end of September 2022 amid allegations of corruption. In a devastating incident, a fatal collision involving two Bolero vehicles and a scooty resulted in the loss of lives and injuries in Golpara, Assam today. Initially, one person was reported dead, while others were rushed to the hospital following the accident. Latest reports suggest 3 more have died while being treated or being transferred to other hospitals for advanced treatment. The victims of the accident have been identified as Asan Ali, the driver of the Bolero vehicle who lost his life in the collision, Saif Farhaq, a passenger who tragically did not survive the accident, Asadul Islam, another passenger who lost his life in the collision. The name of another passenger in the Bolero vehicle remains unknown, as he passed away during an ambulance journey to Guwahati for urgent medical care. Fuijal Haq, another passenger of the Bolero vehicle, was rushed to Guwahati from Rangjuli Hospital for advanced medical treatment. Additionally, two scooty riders, Nitananda Das and Madhusmita Sutradhar, have been transferred to Guwahati for more advanced medical treatment, emphasizing the severity of the crash. In a close ding-dong match against the services, the Manipur men's foil team of fencers settled for a silver medal at the Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Indoor Stadium in Goa in the ongoing 37th National Games. The combination of Huidrom Rabi Kumar, Sanasam Hunas, Laishram Tomba and Kangabam Abhinash Maite put up a winnable and skimming joint effort through the midway. The points swung in favor of the services gradually for the gold. Earlier, the women's EP team comprising Laikhuram Vidyapati, Maharabam Stella, Saikom Nelsi Rose and Laifrakpam Chinglembi won the bronze. And before we end, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Ice plant unit to facilitate fish preservation opened at Samusang Santipur under Department of Fisheries. Rising African swine fever cases in state severely affect commercial pig farmers. Loss of 30 crore rupees incurred as 90% of pigs die of ASF, says Manipur Progressive Pig Farmers Association. Youth of Manipur urges government to take action against World 𝐿𝐶𝐸 Intellectual Council for declaring war. And Moirang MLA 𝐻𝐿𝐈 urges public to suggest solutions to resolve the crisis in state. And that is all we have for now, but for more news updates, keep watching Northeast Window.